Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
How do you feel about that song? I don't know about you, but I guess because that's been a part of my life for so long, and just because the song I think is beautifully written musically as far as the lyrics as well. And from what I understand, it is one of the best known songs in the world. Even people without much active religious affiliation know that song. What if that were one of the things that we all shared one day with a follow-up note, something personal to say, here's why that grace is so important to me. One of the things that we're reluctant to talk about is sin and guilt and the need for forgiveness. It makes us uncomfortable. We feel like it's going to make somebody else uncomfortable, and it may. But the reality is, without that, there's not really much reason for people to be interested in Jesus. Now, true, he offers good life, and the Bible has great practical advice on good living, etc., and how to be successful. But the bottom line, the ultimate reality is we need grace. And it's such a transforming thing to be loved unconditionally, to be forgiven in spite of our flaws, and for that to be an ongoing, permanent thing. It's a great feeling. It is amazing grace. So what if we shared something like that video? Giving credit so we don't have any copyright issues. Of course, we're not trying to take credit for anybody else's work. And then just follow it up with that message. And that would be different, I think, for each of us. Maybe that gets harder if somebody has to put that thought into it. Maybe we could offer some suggestions, some ideas if people weren't sure how to include their personal part. But I think it'd be really better if everybody could just say, here's why this is amazing to me and why I am so grateful for grace. I think that would do two things. I think hearing each other talk about what God has done for us will encourage believers and Christians. It will fan our flame. It will increase our spiritual fervor. And it gives people who may not be part of the body of Jesus a chance to hear why we are, what has drawn us and what keeps us here. I think the world around us has this perception of Christians, and I guess sometimes we've kind of promoted that these are the people who have it all together. They're the people who don't have any problems, etc. Well, we all know that's not true. We like to pretend sometimes that we've got it all together. But the reality is we're just as broken as anybody else, and we all need amazing grace. Let's continue to talk about ways to share that message with people. That we're just sinners who have found grace, and we want other people to have the same opportunity. Because the reality is, without that grace, we are all doomed in this life and the life to come. Grace is good news. It's amazing good news. Can we find ways? Could we post that, share that, and add our message to that? Let me know your thoughts. I'm enjoying hearing your ideas. Look forward to hearing some more of those.